Hey everybody, Chef Danny Davies here. I'm in Rybovich Marina with Nate Davies. How you doing, Chef?
Pretty good. You, Chef?
I'm good.
Wow.
So beautiful day, eh?
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did this today. We were trying to do it a couple of days ago and it was raining really bad. So sun's out, guns out. Let's go, Chef. So
my sunscreen, that's all. I forgot.
Nate, where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Maine originally.
Portland, Maine? Yeah. How did you get into yachting?
I actually took a year off from being a chef and was bartending. And two different places. First, I met a friend who is a chef on a yacht, and then later my current captain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how did you get into it? What do? You go and do an SCTW? Do you see a chef? You're like, I want to do that?
Well, I was still working at restaurants. My current captain was sending me various courses for security awareness, my food and safety that was MCA approved, and then later I took my SCCW in Connecticut. Yeah.
Connecticut? Mm-hmm. All right. So what was your first boat? Big one, small one?
I'm still on my first boat. And, and again, ironically...
Fresh? You're still green?
So fresh, so fresh.
So your first boat, you're head chef, sous chef?
I am a sous chef.
Sous chef?
Yep.
So how long you been on board?
I've been on board a few months now.
A few months?
Yeah.
Man, you're really green, right?
I'm so green. I've been cooking for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's the thing is,
but it's green being on a boat. Once you're on a boat, it's a different world.
I'm the nicest way to my chef, and he's on vacation. I did the crossing 2 weeks into it. He got off the boat, and I took over. So
well, that's how it works, right?
I know. That's why I was like, you're new to this. I'm like, I've done this for 10 years. I was like, I've cooked before, you know?
So you've done a crossing already. Where did you come from?
We came from, obviously, the Mediterranean, and we stopped in
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar, Palma, Gibraltar.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Filled it with gas.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what we did. We went to Morrison's, got some things, filled it with gas.
Oh, you went to Morrison's?
Yeah, it's right there. It's close.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then you head across?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 days?
It's 16 days
16.
for us.
And you got here
the boat is like 20
Rybovich.
years old, so it's like, I think 14 knots. She's slow.
Nice and slow.
So slow.
Did you do anything halfway? Did you get off, have a jump and swim around?
Yeah, you can see on the Instagram. All the crew, we had our, is it called shellback tradition?
Something like that, right?
We saved some food scraps. My captain dressed up as was it Neptune? Neptune. We got an egg smashed on us and some food, and then later we washed ourselves off and took a swim. It was quite lovely.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
There's only a few people in the world that get to do that.
It was quite the experience.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So so you got big charter season coming up, or is it a private boat?
It does both. We have like 5 or so boss trips in the Bahamas season, the same with Mediterranean. This Caribbean season is a little slower currently with just a couple charters, but our Med season is 5 with another 5 or so with privates.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And are you heading down there soon, down to the Caribbean?
We are going to St. Martin middle of December. I think.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
15th
So you got a little while here before you head.
Yeah. We're hanging out for 4 or 5 weeks. My chef comes back from holiday at the beginning of December.
So you start doing your prep, getting all the galleys ready and everything like that for your chart season?
For sure, yeah. So like right now after the crossing, I've just kept a relatively low inventory, to keep things fresh. And then he comes back, we'll, acquire more things that you find better maybe quality around here than you would in the Bahamas.
That's true.
Like some proteins and things.
It's well worth stocking up here, especially down Fort Lauderdale, filling up the boat and then heading down to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Well, there are some good spots to get some stuff down in the Caribbean. But yeah, the real good stuff, that's here in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
So tell me, what's your style of cooking? I've been looking at your Instagram lately, and I see your food. But what's your style? What would you say defines you as a chef?
I would say my style is like classically trained as far as like French, Italian. They give a lot of places. I've had people in my life from like the Latin American community, so I have a lot of those flavors as well as Asian flavors and that culture as well. I include personally. But then, like I mentioned to you earlier before the camera's on, I took a year off, and how I got into yachting was taking the year off. During that year, I went gluten-free. And then I also went vegetarian for 6 months, and then vegan. So then that kind of made a whole new aspect of cooking that's full flavored but still healthy. And then when I saw you did Vegan Plus, I was like, this is perfect.
This is where it is, right?
Yeah,
lots of plant-based food, a little bit of protein.
Mm-hmm.
I work out a lot, and I've seen you do too. What's your routine? What do you do? What's your daily
My daily routine is I do a PPL. So it's a push-pull legs. I'm also a NASM certified personal trainer.
Oh, cool.
So I've worked in gyms before. I did it 6 days a week. You got to stretch every day, always stretching before and after. Some things, circuit training. I do circuit training, rock climbing, tumbling, like Ninja Warrior-esque kind of fun things.
Yeah.
I like, as you see on Instagram, I don't know if you noticed that, I did like a gainer or a running backflip off the yacht. They were so
that looks cool.
It was, nice to let me do that. So again, those are the things I enjoy. Keep me fit and active.
Cool. For rock climbing, tell me a little bit about that. How did you get into that?
Ooh, rock climbing. I've been doing it so long.
You start as a kid?
Oh, again, the inspiration. I think as a child, obviously, you go to the fairs and you have those, things you climb.
$100 to get to the top, right?
Those are the initial ones. And I think I was 17 or 18, and he's gotten more famous since then because I'm 29, so it's been over a decade. Alex Honnold was a famous solo rock, like a soloist.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
Alex Honnold climbs without ropes, right? And it was
okay.
in Yosemite.
Oh, is it the one they did the Netflix thing?
Yes, exactly. He did Yosemite
right.
solo, no ropes, right? So he kind of got me more into it. And I was like 17, 18, and for a bit I wasn't using ropes, and I got smarter and started using ropes, and kept with the ropes. And luckily, I'm still alive.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
good.
good.
You know? Yeah.
What about water sports? You like any water sports?
I have yet to get on like the wake. I'm trying to see if I can. It's called Dan Bilzerian. What do you call it? Wakeboard behind Loon.
Yeah.
And I want to wakeboard behind our boat. I snowboard, I skateboard. I think I can wakeboard.
Yeah.
I'm one to like figure things out.
Sounds
I'm not
pretty
wakeboard,
hard,
but
though, right?
I think I got it. I'm pretty balanced. I'm
It'd be
skillful.
cool. That's
And I'm
such
willing
a cool
to fail.
video,
That's the thing.
right?
Someone's like, "You're gonna eat it." I'm like, "We'll start on the smaller boat and we'll work to the bigger boat."
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, that's a cool video. I love Loon. I love watching their videos and what they do. There's some big stuff coming with them, so I'm excited to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How about you? You got anything in the future? Any plans? Any ambitions?
The ambitions as far as like me and yachting goes, at some point, I want to get into real estate and have passive income like we all do.
Yeah.
I have a bachelor's in accounting too. You learn these things.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but eventually, like, I'm a Christian and I like philanthropy and humanitarian efforts, and I'd like to take that passive income and put it into community outreach, which I think most chefs' hearts is to help people and feed people.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's like my long term. But in the meantime, I'm feeding crew 50 hours a week and working 100 hours a week on a charter.
Yeah.
But that's what it takes. That's what it takes to get to a point, where you help people.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You got to put the grind in, get it done.
Yeah.
It's right. Okay. So I don't know what else to say. You got anything for me?
No, this has been so fun.
Cool. Well, to find out more about Nate, go find him on Instagram at Chef Nate Davies. I'm Chef Danny Davies. Find me at Future Chef Project, or go onto YouTube and see Behind the Line. Bye-bye.